Welcome, Scorpio. These are going to be your guidance cards for the week of August 2nd through August 8th of 2021. Welcome also to the week of the Lionsgate portal on 8/8 at the end of this week. Definitely a week for manifestation, definitely a week for clearing out any blockages that have been in your way. So last week what we did was focus on healing things that were blocking us from being able to manifest what we wanted. So instead of looking out, Scorpio, instead of looking at your outer exterior, instead of looking at your home or your car or your job or your spouse or your person who's there, person who's not there, and wanting to change people, places, or things, this week you're going to focus on going within. This week you're going to focus on healing from within. So as the star comes to alignment on the 8/8 date, you want to be as connected to spirit as possible. You want to feel as cleansed as possible. You want to feel as ready and available to this new energy as possible. All right, Scorpio, let's jump right in and see what it is that you're working on this week. Soulmate. So you have the Soulmate card. Soulmate says, open your heart and invite sacred love. Your soulmate is not far from you. To connect with them, you need to open your heart, call them in, and have patience. If you're not ready to accept your soulmate, keep working on self-love. All right, Scorpio, so I definitely feel like I could be talking to two different people. One person is ready. One person has done the healing work. One person has went through the spiritual awakening. Maybe even a dark night of the soul. Definitely. And this person is ready to move on to a new future, a new abundant future, a new abundant future in love. But I'm also sensing the energy of the person that's drawn to their soulmate, but isn't healed, isn't ready, almost doesn't want to do the work, and I sense fear. So I feel like that second person is definitely working on self-love in this Lionsgate portal. The first person who has healed, who has went through the situation, who has accepted, acknowledged, worked through, that type of person, that person is going to feel like the soulmate is just drawn to them. Like it just comes in super easy. Don't even have to, I feel like this person could potentially think that they have to go look for this soulmate, and spirit is going to bring them to you. You're not even going to have to go look for them, Scorpio. Alright, let's clarify. We'll use the Numinous Astro deck to see if we can place this general reading in your own personal, private birth chart. Flying all day. So third house, perceptions. So there's that second person. The second person who's like drawn to their soulmate, wants it now, doesn't want to do the healing work, doesn't want to go through it. They're doing the healing work, but it's difficult and it's painful. And so, yeah, the perception is that they don't want to deal with the situation. They want it to just be happy. They just want it to be how it looks in the movies. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to actually have to do the work for it. Speech and thoughts and social media is on here. Dating is on here. First house, self-image, physical body. Chiron, healing. Alright, Scorpio, so this is what you should do. Go definitely look in your first and third house. Your first house is going to be, if you're watching this because your sun sign is Scorpio, then your first house is going to be Scorpio. What does that house represent? What planets are in that house? Definitely look to see what's in your third house. What planets are in that house, and I feel like that's going to tell you what it is that you're working on, what it is that you need to see, like you yourself need to have a different perception, like a different outlook on. Whether I was talking to that first person that either is drawn to go look for their soulmate or feels like there isn't no one else. I feel like Spirit's just going to bring that person to you. And that's definitely going to bring like a healing to some sort of situation. But if I'm talking to the second person who is maybe just beginning to experience their spiritual awakening, they have a harsh perception of themselves and this journey that they're on. Chiron. Scorpio, go look to see where Chiron is on your birth chart. That's also going to tell you what it is that you're working on healing. Alright, Scorpio, let's use the Witch's Tarot for our main spread. Let's see if we can figure out what are these challenges or obstacles you're having with the situation. This is someone who is taking a long time to heal or has been healing for a long time. So long that their perception about a situation is changing or has changed. Queen of Wands, it could just be you. But Queen of Wands, so Queen of Wands is normally the person you're reading for. This is a general reading though. So Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone that's in your life. This could be someone that's considered to be spiritual. Some would say witchy, especially with the black cat. Always gives me like that witchy vibe. Someone who's confident, independent. So this could be the energies that you are needing, and that's why it's in your challenges or obstacles. Or this could be like a person around you, Scorpio, that you feel a challenge or obstacle with. But I feel like definitely there's a perception, there's a misconception, there's like a misunderstanding. There's something you're not seeing clearly. This person, this Queen of Wands, is someone who's very confident, outspoken, fiery, passionate. So it could be someone around you, Scorpio. Or it could just be saying that this isn't your challenge or obstacles, because these are the the characteristics that you are needing to focus on. Knight of Pentacles, you've been doing something for a long time. You've been working towards something for a long time. That's what I felt earlier. Like this person has been in this period for a long time. This healing or needing to heal. This isn't something that's going to happen overnight. That's your lesson learned that will help you with this challenge or obstacle. So this is like a major transformation for someone. Outcome is healing again, and then Sagittarius. So definitely go see what house Sagittarius represents, but I feel like that's what you're doing. Healing is coming out massively. You're using this Lionsgate portal to manifest, almost like, I know I mentioned in other videos that a lot of people are hearing the word time shift in this Lionsgate portal, because that's very much what happens. When you're manifesting something, it's because you're saying, I don't want to be in this time at this moment. I want to shift to this energy. I want to move to this thing. And that's what you're doing. So it's time shifting. Some people believe there's another parallel world where this person stays doing what they were doing, but you're shifting, you're moving to another timeline, and you're like, nope, I'm going here, and this is what I'm doing instead. So I feel like I'm talking to someone who's been taking a long time to heal, or a long time to start healing, and it's like now they're like, okay, I've either went through this and it's time for me to move on and look for what's coming next, or I need to slow down and work on my own self-love and my own self-care before I'm able to manifest this soulmate. Alright, Scorpio, next we're going to clarify, and we're going to use Rider-Waite to clarify. The World card tried to flip over just now. So trying to complete something with this person over here. Or like you're needing a completion, or you're needing closure. Eight of Wands, wanting to walk away from the situation. King of Wands, there's a match. There's a big match. And then Knight of Cups. All right, Scorpio. So 8 of Cups says you're wanting to walk away from a situation. This person is always looking for the other 2 cups. The goal is 10 cups. There's only 8 cups. This person has lined these cups up perfectly. There's nothing else he can do. He's like, okay, this isn't working anymore. I have to go find a different route. King of Wands could be the different route, but I'm very much sensing this pair. King of Wands is someone who is just like the Queen of Wands, very confident, courageous, a leader, passionate, driven. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I'm definitely feeling like this is a pair. I'm talking to someone where there is a pair here, a very passionate pair. Intense. The energy is super intense here. But a message comes in. Either this person brings you a message, Scorpio, or you bring this person a message. The message is clearly about emotions. Cups are your emotions, how you're feeling, and what you want. I feel like, Scorpio, someone's going to tell you what it is that they're wanting from you. Alright, for the Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, manifesting something, creating something, which is what we're doing in this period of the Lionsgate portal. 10 of Cups, emotional contentment, happy home, happy family. And then the 2 of Swords. What is going on, Scorpio? So it's like you're manifesting it, you're creating it, you know what you want, but you don't do it. You just sit here. This person doesn't make a decision. This person needs to make a decision, but they don't because they're scared to make a move. It's like they know that whatever choice they make, it doesn't have an easy outcome or a good outcome, or they think that it's not going to be a good outcome. So instead, they just stay frozen. This isn't your lessons already learned. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is courageous and moves forward. All right, Temperance, what you're healing, that is the outcome. So definitely healing something this week, something within yourself. 5 of Swords is always like negative talk, negative thinking. It can be disagreements with other people around you, but it says that these two people lay their swords down and they walk away. You come out on top of a situation. This isn't a victory card. This is a long, hard fight. Again, whether it's with yourself, Scorpio, or with someone around you. Queen of Swords is coming out. 7 of Cups, confusion. Temperance, again. Temperance, 2 different decks. Massive healing, Scorpio. So, Queen of Swords could be an energy that's around you. Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's what you're healing from. I feel like this is the person you're healing from. The Queen of Swords is never really considered... She's a compassionate person, but to a limited amount. It's someone who's like, a lot of times, I mean, the word bitchy comes out with this card. Like that's the way that people describe her. So I feel like that's what you're healing from. This could be the person that you've been arguing with. 7 of Cups says you have choices, you have decisions to make, but you can't see them clearly. You're still confused. There's a lot of fog. And then Temperance comes out. I feel like that's what you're healing. You're healing the confusion. You're healing the fear to make a decision. All right, Scorpio, we're going to do guidance next. I actually mixed 2 decks, Queen of the Moon and Magical Times, and I know I have forgotten to mention all the cards that we've used in today's reading. The links are in the description below. But what I did was mix these 2 decks together for a personal reading in my Etsy shop, and it worked so well that I decided to keep it that way. So let's see what guidance Spirit has for you with this situation, Scorpio. Realization. So Scorpio, you're realizing something. It's number 3. I feel like you've had signs. Spirit's been showing you signs, synchronicities. You've been seeing numbers, names, things like that. It's been showing up. And now you're starting to realize why you were seeing those things. Definitely could be talking to the couple there. The pair of King and Queen of Wands. Power. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. Your greatest dragon is within you. Someone actually told me that not too long ago. That's definitely usually how it works, isn't it, Scorpio? Our greatest dragon is within us. It's usually us that cause our biggest hurdles. You have creation, which tells me you're creating something, you're manifesting something. Scorpio, you could be using this Lionsgate portal to manifest this healing. And look at this, self-love flipped out. How beautiful is that? Self-love, if you remember back here on soulmate, it said for the person who wasn't ready to reach this soulmate, to reach this union with this soulmate, that they needed to focus on self-love. And with all the healing that you're doing, Scorpio, that's very much what you're using this manifestation portal for. It's almost like you're shifting, like you're saying, I know I've been going through this for a really long time, but now I'm going to shift to this way, this energy. I'm going to focus on this. Alright, Scorpio, let's end it with a Moonology Oracle, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like it's an emotional week. You're doing a lot of healing, Scorpio. I feel like I'm talking to someone, Scorpio, you've been healing for quite some time, right? But I feel like I'm talking to someone who feels like they're in and out. It's like they pull themselves out and then they just get dragged back down, and you're manifesting an end to that situation. Conclusions are within reach. Show the world the real you. The dreams you need, your dreams need a practical plan, and emotions are running high. So Scorpio, definitely an emotional week for you. Definitely going to be doing some massive healing. The focus is definitely on you. I do see the soulmate card here, but I feel like Spirit is telling you very much self-love is what is important, and that's what's going to bring this soulmate in for you. Alright, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if it feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe.